Your alarm goes off, and your stomach is completely empty, growling softly after 14 hours without any food. Every fitness expert alive has told you the exact same thing. You absolutely need to eat before moving. But today, something deep inside you decides to question everything you have ever been taught about food and exercise. You lace up your shoes in silence, step outside into the cool air, and begin moving without eating anything. And then something completely unexpected happens that defies everything modern fitness culture has ever told you about working out fasted. Instead of crashing hard, instead of your legs giving out, you feel an almost electric surge of pure energy. Your foggy morning mind suddenly snaps into sharp, crystal-clear focus within just the first few minutes of moving. Your body feels lighter, almost weightless, as if something invisible has been completely and permanently lifted straight off you. You have just stumbled onto something profound, an ancient survival mechanism written deep inside your dinner by evolution itself. This is the science of fasted exercise, and it is far more powerful than most people will ever realize. It is not just about burning calories or losing a few pounds before summer arrives this particular year. It is about reprogramming your entire biology from the inside out, at the deepest possible cellular level imaginable. Today, we travel deep inside your body to examine exactly what happens, cell by cell, hormone by hormone. Before exploring what happens inside your body, we need to completely destroy one myth that has misled people for decades. Most people genuinely believe the food they eat 30 minutes before a workout is what directly powers their muscles. They grab a protein bar, gulp down a sports drink, and feel mentally ready. But the biology tells a different story. Digestion is a remarkably slow process that takes far longer than most people ever imagine or were ever taught. That banana you ate before the gym is still sitting in your stomach, not yet powering a single muscle. The real energy your muscles use right now comes entirely from internal reserves your body has been carefully building. It comes from glycogen, stored carbohydrate kept in your liver and muscles, ready to be deployed at any instant. And it comes from thousands of calories locked away in your body fat, a massive personal reservoir of stored energy. Even a relatively lean person carries enough stored fat energy to run multiple full marathons without eating a single bite. Fasted exercise is not about depriving your body of energy. It is about teaching it to access what already exists. When you begin your very first fasted workout, your body enters what scientists call a metabolic adjustment phase immediately. Think of it as a biological wake-up call, a shock to a system that has been running on sugar for years. Your insulin levels are at their absolute lowest, sometimes the lowest they have been in an entire 24-hour period. Low insulin is the green light your body needs to start releasing stored fatty acids directly into your bloodstream. But here is the challenge. Your body has forgotten how to burn fat efficiently because it stopped practicing long ago. It has been lazily relying on easy carbohydrates for so long that fat burning now feels completely foreign to it. So in your very first fasted sessions, you might feel a slight heaviness in your legs and your arms. You might notice a subtle mental fuzziness, a brain fog that makes it harder to push through difficult workout moments. This is completely normal. This is your body being forced to urgently upgrade itself at the deepest cellular level. Studies confirm that fasted exercise rapidly accelerates fat-burning enzyme production inside every muscle and tissue throughout your entire body. You are not just passively losing weight during these early sessions, you are actively rebuilding your metabolic machinery from scratch. Each fasted workout is essentially a software update, rewriting the code that governs exactly how your body produces all its energy. Your liver is also working overtime, rapidly depleting its remaining glycogen reserves, about 100 grams of stored carbohydrate. Meanwhile, your cells are being forced to start building the molecular equipment needed to extract real energy directly from fat. By the end of your first full week, something genuinely important begins to shift deep inside your biology forever. The sluggishness that defined your early fasted sessions starts to noticeably fade. Your body is beginning to remember something ancient. This is the point where your hormones truly take center stage and where the deeper biological magic actually begins happening. One of the most dramatic changes is a massive spike in growth hormone production, rising 5 to 6 times normal levels. Your body floods itself with growth hormone for a deeply fascinating reason. It is a preservation survival tactic from evolution. Growth hormone acts like a biological bodyguard around your muscles, telling your body these tissues are completely off limits for energy. Even when food is scarce and energy is needed, your body will not cannibalize your hard-earned muscle tissue at all. At the same time, your insulin sensitivity is improving rapidly, faster than diet changes alone could ever possibly achieve alone. Your cells are developing a heightened sensitivity to insulin signals that completely changes how your body handles every incoming calorie. When you finally eat after your fasted workout, your body handles those incoming calories in a completely different way now. Instead of storing them as fat, it drives every calorie directly into muscle repair, glycogen replenishment, and total body recovery. You are becoming what metabolic researchers call metabolically flexible, a genuinely transformative biological adaptation that changes everything about your energy. Metabolically flexible people do not experience energy crashes when they skip a meal or delay breakfast by several hours. Their bodies simply switch fuel sources without effort, moving through the entire day with steady, completely consistent, and reliable energy. Scientists now recognize metabolic flexibility as one of the most important markers of true long-term health in every human being. After one full month of consistent fasted exercise, your body has fundamentally upgraded its ability to use fat as primary fuel. Research shows that exercising in a fasted state increases your body's fat-burning rate by 20 to 30% consistently. That is not a minor improvement. That is a massive metabolic shift happening during every single workout you complete fasted. And crucially, these fat-burning adaptations do not disappear after your workout ends. They persist quietly throughout your entire day. But perhaps the most surprising changes are not happening in your muscles at all. They are happening inside your head. When blood sugar is low and stable, your liver begins producing ketones, a powerful and extremely efficient alternative brain fuel. Ketones produce more cellular energy per unit of oxygen consumed compared to glucose, making them deeply superior for mental performance. Fasted movement also triggers the release of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, often described as fertilizer for your neurons. BDNF repairs brain cells, grows new neural connections, enhances mental clarity, improves mood, and builds genuine emotional resilience inside you. This is why people who adapt to fasted exercise describe extraordinary mental clarity during their morning workouts above everything else. They enter what psychologists call flow states more easily than at any other point during their entire day of activities. You are not just training your body during these early morning fasted workouts, you are actively upgrading your cognitive hardware. Every single fasted morning workout is simultaneously a brain enhancement session and a deep metabolic training session happening at once. After 3 months of consistent fasted exercise, the adaptations are no longer temporary. They have become structural, permanent cellular changes. Your mitochondria, the powerhouses inside every cell, have multiplied and strengthened through a process called mitochondrial biogenesis. More mitochondria means more energy production with less metabolic waste and significantly less oxidative damage accumulating inside your cells over time. Long-term research reveals that people who regularly practice fasted exercise show measurable reductions in chronic inflammation throughout their entire bodies. Inflammatory proteins, strongly linked to accelerated aging and chronic disease, drop significantly in people who train consistently in a fasted state. You are also activating something called the AMPK pathway, what researchers refer to as the body's master metabolic switch. AMPK activation triggers a remarkable process called autophagy, one of the most powerful biological processes in all human existence. Most people have never heard of autophagy, but understanding it might permanently change how you think about your health forever. Autophagy is your body's internal cellular recycling program, a deep cleaning mechanism that has been built directly into your biology. Your cells identify damaged proteins, dysfunctional organelles, and accumulated cellular debris, then break them down to build brand new, healthy structures. Think of it as sending a microscopic cleaning crew through every single cell in your entire body simultaneously right now. This cellular housekeeping is one of the most powerful anti-aging and disease prevention mechanisms your entire body actually possesses naturally. When autophagy is regularly triggered, cells stay cleaner, function better, accumulate less damage, age more slowly, and resist disease far better. First, dramatically improved insulin sensitivity across every cell in your entire body. This is the foundation of all metabolic health. Better insulin sensitivity means stable blood sugar, dramatically reduced diabetes risk, and completely consistent energy throughout your entire productive day. No more dangerous blood sugar crashes, no miserable afternoon slumps, and no constant dependence on snacking to maintain basic function. Second, sustainably elevated growth hormone levels that extend well beyond your workout sessions into the rest of your entire day. Growth hormone supports muscle repair after training, maintains lean mass as you age, and promotes healthy bone density over time. Fasted exercise is one of the most powerful natural strategies available to maintain youthful growth hormone levels as you age. Third, superior cardiovascular resource allocation. When fasted, 100% of blood flow goes directly to your working muscles and brain. Your muscles receive more oxygen, your brain gets better circulation, and your performance improves across every single measurable dimension of fitness. Many people report feeling physically lighter, more agile, and significantly more capable during fasted morning workouts compared to fed training sessions. Fourth, true metabolic flexibility that transforms your entire relationship with food and energy forever in ways you cannot yet imagine. You are no longer trapped in glucose dependency. You become a dual-fuel engine capable of running on stored energy for hours. This metabolic freedom quietly transforms your daily life in ways that most people completely and utterly fail to anticipate beforehand. You are not a slave to meal timing anymore. Your performance stays consistent, and your mood stays completely even all day. However, fasted exercise is a powerful tool, not a miracle cure. And like every powerful tool, it must be used correctly. High-intensity maximum effort workouts and brutal interval sessions may suffer slightly, up to 15% drop in peak power output. This does not mean fasted exercise is inferior. It simply means you must match the tool precisely to the task. For moderate cardio, recreational sports, and general fitness, fasted training absolutely excels and consistently outperforms training in a fed state. Always listen to every signal your body sends you. Dizziness, cold sweats, and confusion are non-negotiable stop signals during training. These are not signs of weakness, They are your body's intelligent safety mechanisms communicating something important you absolutely must hear. Now let us address the deepest question of all. Why does the human body actually respond this powerfully to fasted exercise? The answer is buried deep in our evolutionary history, in the ancient conditions that originally forged and shaped human metabolism itself. For approximately 99% of human history, exercise and fasting were not two separate lifestyle choices people consciously made each day. Our ancestors engaged in physical activity specifically in order to acquire the food they needed to survive and to reproduce. The humans who survived across countless generations were the ones whose bodies performed powerfully while genuinely hungry and under real pressure. We carry the genes of those survivors inside every single cell of our bodies right now, in this very moment. Biologically, we are built to be at our most alert and capable when we are hungry, not when we are full. Modern life has completely flipped this fundamental biological relationship in just a few short generations of human history on Earth. We have pathologized hunger, treating it as a crisis to be immediately eliminated rather than the completely natural state it is. We eat not because we are truly hungry, but because it is mealtime, food is visible, or we feel stressed. Our bodies, designed by evolution specifically for periods of feast followed by famine, struggle with the reality of perpetual modern abundance. The metabolic machinery built for flexibility and adaptation sits idle right now, slowly losing its ability to function at all optimally. Fasted exercise reconnects you deliberately and powerfully with a version of your biology that is resilient, capable, and deeply alive. It is about selectively and intelligently honoring ancient biological patterns that your body still powerfully recognizes and responds to immediately. If the science has convinced you, start with one critical rule: do not begin too aggressively on your very first day. Diving into intense exercise on your very first fasted training day almost guarantees a miserable experience you will wrongly blame on fasting. Start instead with low-intensity, steady-state exercise. A simple 30-minute brisk morning walk is absolutely perfect for beginning. Light cycling, gentle swimming, easy hiking, all of these are perfect starting points for beginning your fasted training journey correctly. These activities naturally keep you in Zone 2, your optimal fat-burning heart rate zone where the deepest metabolic adaptations happen. In Zone 2, your body preferentially and aggressively burns fat for fuel rather than relying on stored glycogen at all. Hydration becomes critically important during fasted exercise. Fasting lowers insulin, which causes kidneys to release significantly more sodium and water. Drink plenty of water before your session, carry water during it, and rehydrate thoroughly and completely when you finally finish. Consider adding a small pinch of high-quality sea salt to your water bottle before your fasted morning workout session begins. After your workout, resist the immediate urge to eat right away. Wait approximately 30 to 60 minutes before breaking your fast. This extended post-exercise fasting window allows your body to continue burning fat at an elevated rate for a longer time. When you finally do break your fast, lead strongly with high-quality, complete protein to kickstart muscle recovery and cellular repair. Add healthy fats and complex carbohydrates to fully replenish glycogen stores and provide comprehensive cellular nourishment after your fasted training session. This creates what researchers describe as a powerful pulsing effect. Biological stress followed immediately by deep nourishment and complete cellular recovery. You deliberately challenge your biology during the fasted workout, then provide everything it needs to rebuild itself even stronger than before. Fasted exercise is not about punishment or deprivation. It is about biological maintenance and working with your natural rhythms instead. It is about clearing the metabolic cobwebs that accumulate when insulin never drops and your cells never get to clean house. By choosing to move while fasted, you send your body a profound message at the deepest possible biological level today. You tell every cell in your body that an empty stomach is not a crisis, an emergency, or a reason to panic. The mitochondria you build through consistent fasted training will serve your body with power and efficiency for years to come ahead. The insulin sensitivity you develop through this practice will protect you from metabolic disease for the next several decades of life. The mental clarity you experience during fasted workouts will extend its powerful benefits into every single other part of your life. The autophagy you trigger will keep your cells cleaner, younger, and healthier at a fundamentally deep biological level for years. The metabolic flexibility you cultivate will give you genuine freedom from rigid meal timing and constant snacking every single day ahead. These are not temporary benefits. These are structural and lasting improvements to how your body functions at every biological level. We are talking about fundamental human biology, about how our bodies were genuinely designed to operate at their absolute best. The modern era of constant, unlimited food availability is the anomaly. The fasted state is what your body truly recognizes. So here is your challenge, your invitation, your opportunity to test something genuinely remarkable about your own extraordinary biology starting now. Would you commit to just a 20-minute fasted walk tomorrow morning before you eat your very first meal of the day? Knowing it would sharpen your brain, optimize your hormones, trigger autophagy, improve insulin sensitivity, and rebuild your deep metabolic resilience completely. You do not need to commit forever. Just try it once with genuine curiosity and a completely open and willing mind. Pay careful attention to every sensation you notice, the quality of your thoughts, the clarity of your surprisingly focused mind. Notice the unexpected lightness and capability of your body moving through space without the weight of food dragging it down.